So, tubers, Adam's back.
Hi.
And you've gone through some shenanigans, haven't you?
Again.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So this is kind of where it started. You know, we had to fix the clutch thing after we got it running, right? That was the first thing. Okay, and then I think this was next.
Yeah, I think it was.
And then
Alternator shenanigans.
Alternator shenanigans, we'll get to in a second. And then this. And then in the vicious circle, we've re-encountered alternator issues again. So, so the nut, so what happened? The nut came off this, right? Yes. And then you lost the centerpiece for the pulley. The pulley stayed on.
I lost the spacer there, the centerer.
Yeah.
And then the pulley's magically stayed on. I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
And it's like on.
So then we put it back on there. We centered the pulley, and the belt shreds, right?
Yeah, the belt shred.
The belt shreds.
Well, you forgot to mention that we also tacked.
Oh yes, we tack welded the nut here on this so it wouldn't come off, which worked great.
It did not budge. It was still on there.
And well, it came loose, and the belt just wallered everything out. And so, yeah.
We're in the groove of things.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's pretty bad.
That's a grooved shaft.
So we need a pulley that's gonna work right, stay centered, not need a center, a collet. So I have this stupid duty pulley here that came off an alternator I got on the bench there. And it's a 3-pad alternator, which it would be nice if we could use that, but we don't have the right bracket for this. So I went and bought for $60. We got a 94 amp alternator. This is for a 4.2 Jeep, 83 Cherokee.
Yep.
Straight 6, and it's the one with the 6-groove pulley. So
94 amps. $60.
$60
plus $15 quart.
Which we had because it was a Ford alternator from the van.
And they took 50 cents off because I didn't have the pulley on.
Yeah.
But that's not a big deal.
Whatever. So we got that in there. We might have to make a lower tab to push it out more, but I think it might be okay. It's straightened out here. That's all I was worried about is alignment, but this here aligns it.
Where did the sun go?
Right there. And so we got a new belt. The belt we actually got warrantied out from Napa, which was funny. So it's got a brand new belt. And we got these washers. Here, can you move your fat ass? No, I'm kidding.
What is wrong with your fat?
Well, because you call yourself fat.
I am fat. God.
Damn it, Adam.
I have a problem.
So we had about a bunch of these. They're really cheap, like 50 cents a piece. I only needed one to take the pulley and space it out, and it put it pretty much right in line where the belt used to ride on the pulley here on the water pump. So I think that'll work. It is a little bit bigger than the Cummins pulley, so we can't quite use the lower tab that we made, so we're gonna have to make a new one for it. You know wire brush?
I think I need more than a wire brush.
Yeah.
I gotta take all that.
I think there's a brush. Oh, the wire brush is on the bench there next to my anal beads.
I was thinking grinder wheel.
Next to my anal beads. Okay, so and then I got a couple things for my truck that I didn't make a video on. Just spur of the moment stuff. Last night when we were getting the alternator, they had at AutoZone they had a voltage meter, volt gauge, sitting on the shelf about the last one. So now the switch. Todd Bolt gave me this switch, and I'm like, sweet, got a switch. That's where my battery's sitting at right now. I got it tied directly to the battery, and it runs at about 13.9 volts when it's at when it's running even with everything on. And then I found this. Oh yeah, I think I might need to loosen them up and bring this side out a tiny bit, but I like it. Paid $10 for it. I think I might get some rubber things, put them right here so it rubs against that, not my paint. But I'm pretty happy with that. I got that for 10 freaking bucks. It was off a Bull Nose. sweet. Me Reiki. I like the way my truck is now. It's great. Power brakes and everything all back in order. Yeah. Then I also I took out the color filters and 2 bulbs here, so I'm not being blinded, and I can see my gauges. Yeah. And then when I put my headlights on, these light up. So yeah. Hey, look, my second battery. No. And Adam's doing some soldering here. He's adding a second speaker in, and
This is actually my 4th speaker that hasn't been added in yet.
yeah,
Because the other one had an accident.
oh yeah. So I got that second battery. I'm gonna give him $10 for, and I just hooked it up to my truck actually, and my alternator charges it, gets 14.5 volts, and it works great actually. I put all my stuff on, even honked my horn. Didn't even budge the volt gauge. So I think probably the next couple of weeks we'll get some. We're gonna get some cables and some stuff to mount it, and this will be our temporary second battery setup. But it's nice. So the second battery just really helps out with running the extra accessories. So pretty happy about that. And it starts up really quick, doesn't it, Adam?
Yes, it started like instantly.
So, and then once that works out and I get my isolator and whatnot, and then we're going to get him a second battery. I'll probably get like a pick and pull battery, and just run that as a backup. The second battery, you don't care if it dies kind of deal.
There we go.
And then you can jump start yourself. Tubes, in case I haven't mentioned it, we had to put a new brake master cylinder.
I forgot that one too.
The one that was in it totally went dead completely, even though it was full of fluid.
It stopped when you pushed it to the floor.
Barely? No.
No, it stopped. If you hadn't stopped it, you're done.
Yeah, no. So we put a new one in, bled it out, and it's a good thing we bled the brakes, because the rear brakes had black gooey fluid coming out of them. So now it's got fresh fluid, and now it's all nice and fucking happy.
I gotta get this stuff cleared in here.
No, I think I just have to. Oh, I just need to adjust your thing, the push rod. I'm gonna do that right now. Oh, we got a fight over in the Whitward. Yeah, fucking bitch, you. No, I'm gonna fucking leave. Oh, check this out. Free upgrades. Don't you love free upgrades, Adam?
Yes.
I had a mirror laying around. Got him a brand new mirror.
Yeah, I don't have to deal with the dick one that keeps moving all the time.
They did do kind of a cattywampus glue job, but
well, I broke the mirror, but you can see it's kind of glazed, kind of weird.
Did you just now break it?
I threw it back here and broke it, but not all the way. But it has this glaze shit that won't come out of there, and it makes it really hard to see at night when I put the night thing on.
Oh yeah, well, not a problem. I've actually had that mirror since I bought my truck, but I couldn't get the shit to stick. So
It's a good thing for me.
yeah. So we're just doing a little cab light wiring or floor lights that we got for free.
Wow. Maybe he got tired of her cousin.
Today on Jerry Springer, they have a dispute over who didn't make the crack last week.
I needed it yesterday.
I need my fix. I'm not saying that loud enough, am I? And yeah, we've been drinking a little bit of beer. We got whatever's left. Beer and coffee is what I've been doing. Honkity honk 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 honk. So Adam is wiring in his custom light harness for his floor lights, which is going to tie into the wire that powers that guy up there. So when he opens the doors, his floor lights will open up. Alright, so me and Adam just did a test fire of our fix for the alternator. We got their 94 amp alternator with a Super Duty pulley on it, and then we have one washer back there to space it out, and it brought the belt where it needs to be on the water pump pulley and everything else. So, and it's not making any noise, not squeaking, so we're good there. And this thing's not flopping around like that, so I think that fixed right there. So he's got brand new alternator, brand new pulley, a little bit bigger pulley. I'm gonna modify our lower tab that we made so we can put it on there and have that lower portion bolted down and pushed out a little bit. But yeah, looks like she's hopefully fixed for good on that part. We done fixed her nice and proper. I added a little shield here for this. It was kind of rubbing up here. This hose isn't quite, it's not quite long enough to wrap around. I didn't have enough hose for that, so, but that'll keep it from rubbing and poking a hole through it and having to renew the tags on the Colt. So we got a 94 amp alternator in and check out our charge gauge. It's actually moving.
Nice.
It's not the 78.
Yeah. I love that thing. Oh my God, Adam. The guy over here didn't really care for that little stunt. He was like, hey, you tell that asshole, blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, nah, it's all right, dude. And I walked away. I didn't even, I just ignored him. I'm like, fuck you, dude. Nobody got hit. Nothing happened. All right, tubes. Thanks for watching.